Good morning to you. Good morning. This is the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. 2 minutes past 7. It's a Friday morning. Thank God it's Friday. And today is a very special day because today is the International Ice Cream Cone Day. It's celebrated September 22nd. And it's a Friday. So it means you can go ahead and enjoy your day today, get some ice cream, relax, and enjoy your Friday, especially if you're not working Saturday, Sunday. But if you're working Saturday and Sunday, you can still enjoy your weekend because I think Friday relaxation is a state of mind. My name is Mary Onaife Debbie, and welcome to the Friday edition of the Front Page Review. As always, I have the headlines to give to you this morning from different newspapers in Nigeria, and then we talk about the big stories in the news. This morning we'll start with This Day newspaper. Now, the first headline here says, following Tinubu's appeal, judge adjourns CSU records case to Monday. And group applaud Obaseki free bus ride scheme. Interior Minister harps on importance of certified fire safety personnel. We have that in This Day newspaper. Now let's look at other papers here. The Daily Trust this morning says that CMPA completes roundtable dialogue to standardize anti-corruption reporting. That is in the Daily Trust newspaper. And Anambra government announces free compulsory education. Late Mohbad's mother seeks help to apprehend Naira Marley. That is in the Daily Trust. And Nigeria can create jobs from 2.5 million empty annual plastic waste. That story is in the Daily Trust newspaper. You could read it up. When I say empty, I mean metric tons of plastic waste. Okay, that story is here. You can read it up. Quite an interesting read. Also, we have another story here. It says we have concluded Mohbad autopsy, says police. So we're waiting for the result. And DSS arrest Ogun lawmakers over court killings. PDP kicks. Now to the Nation's newspaper. Tinubu woos the Nigerians in US to invest back home. Now the writer says overcome setbacks, adopts a new mindset. President advises. Former governors, firms, others lose choice land in Abuja. Africa will no longer watch foreigners plunder its resources. That's a headline in the Nation's newspaper. And 22 members, Aiyedatiwa's impeachment. That story is in the Nation's newspaper. Now, to the Punch this morning, we have here that the federal government may pay 1.68 trillion naira fuel subsidies. Marketers forecast 900 naira per litre. Now, the writer that story says petrol price to rise again as naira nears 1,000 naira. Crude oil hits $95. Ipman wants. Now, another writer here says operators commend government for subsidy proposal. CSOs oppose fresh subsidy. Academic record delay. Atiku's request. Tinubu tells U.S. court. Okay, that story is also here. I remain loyal. Forgive me. Shaibu begs Obaseki. Mohbad, the protesters dispersed with tear gas at Lekki toll gate. Ondo APC won't middle in deputy government impeachment process as chair. And cybercrime threatening AU 2063 agenda, says stakeholders. And still in the Punch this morning, IPOB distances itself from Imo killings. Federal government vows justice. Nigeria too important to be ignored, Tinubu tells world leaders. Now to the Sun newspaper this morning. Benue children malnourished, stunned. It says UNICEF calls for action. That story is in the Sun newspaper. Apprehension in Jos as Plateau Tribunal delivers judgment on Gubo post today. Bayelsa Guba PDP APC in two-horse race. That's in the Sun newspaper. And another one in the Sun says, don't be afraid to invest in Nigeria. Tinubu says at Nigeria-US Business Roundtable. To the Guardian now, we have story here that Nigeria loses 1 trillion naira yearly importing active pharmaceutical ingredients. Also, another headline in the Guardian newspaper says, despite Tinubu's assurances, U.S. issues travel advisory to citizens. Now, the writer says here that U.S. places 18 states on do not travel alert. Tinubu woos investors, urges Nigerians abroad to return home. World can ignore Nigeria at own peril. Tinubu tells UN chiefs. Tinubu files motion to stop Chicago Varsity from releasing academic records to Atiku. That story is also in the Guardian this morning. And MPC postponed as CBN faces leadership vacuum. And still in the Guardian this morning, Dangote modular refineries abandon petrol refining over return of subsidy. Now, the writer says with PMS consumption at 99%, FX challenges may continue. NYSC considers the increment of members' allowances over high cost of living. And now to the Vanguard this morning, fresh strike looms as NLC's ultimatum expires today. Oshodi Apapa gridlock holds Lagos government police orders responsible, says PSTT. That story is also here in the Vanguard newspaper. And Mohbad police exhume corpse, conduct autopsy. And Shagamu court clash, Ogun lawmakers, 6 others in DSS. That story is here in the Vanguard. Mrs. Zamfara journalist Hamisu found dead. Quite a sad one. And also another story from Zamfara says we are working to rescue 8 adopted corps members in Zamfara NYSC. These are your headlines this morning from all of these newspapers. We'll move now to look at the top stories this morning as I connect with Rufai for the analysis of the top stories. If you're regular, you know that Rufai is a regular analyst and also Obed Awede. We're streaming live on YouTube right now, so you can watch us live on YouTube. All of our programs are streamed live. Just go to YouTube, type Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And then you'll see your streaming live. Our website is www.voiceofthepeople.ng. Sorry for my voice. Okay, now let's move to the stories this morning. We have so much to talk about. Where do we start now? Now, let's start with the Mohbad story. That is a very big story. I think I have Rufai Hussaini on the line. Good morning to you, sir.
Bless you, America.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Happy Friday to you, sir. Now, to begin the discussion this morning, I think one of the big story is the Mohbad story. It's everywhere in the papers. Yesterday, we saw videos of the corpse being exhumed. And also, I think in one of the papers, it's reported that the autopsy is completed. They're waiting for the result. And we saw the protest. Even I saw videos of ladies taking off their clothes, walking almost naked, protesting. And there's some of the people that went out to protest yesterday. I think they said the police tear gas them because after the whole candlelight procession, they told them to go home. They were still hanging around. Now, there are concerns about this protest because people are beginning to see that this shouldn't be like the NSAS protest, because the way the young people are taking it, the way social media is taking it. What are your take on this issue?
At first, God rest the soul of the man that passed, Mohbad, and it's going to be a terrible time for his family at a point in time, and his child that he left behind. So the body has been exhumed yesterday, autopsy carried out. Let the police finish up their investigations and see what truly happened. Uh, as regards the protest, the rally, it wasn't a protest. The police should learn how to manage things properly. I mean, there are better ways to be able to encourage a crowd to leave afterwards. But this idea of shooting tear gas leading to injuries sustained by people yesterday, I mean, we should not go back to that time. We should know how to do things a whole lot better. And we should learn as a society to understand that people will have discordant tunes. They will want to exercise their rights on the streets, but there's also something called management of the crowd and anybody that goes out to protest. The big question should be, why is it that in other states it runs peacefully? Why is it that there's a flashpoint in Lagos?
Hmm.
So there are questions to ask, but we should also please be careful. The authorities should be careful, and all of those carrying all sorts of misinformation online. Please, I know because of the era of social media, everybody now wants to use a Mohbad video to make revenue on their pages. So all sorts of lie and concoction was going on and all of that conspiracy theory. Let's just stop it. Let's allow the family mourn and let's allow the police come out with their investigation. Then more questions can be asked.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think we should wait for the report of the investigation, and the rally should be put on hold for now. Now, another big story here. It's about this subsidy matter, the price of naira to the dollar. It's reported here that the federal government may have to pay 1.68 trillion naira fuel subsidy. Because this is what the marketers are forecasting. They said the price of fuel might go up to 900 naira per liter. 900 naira per liter, Rufai.
Well, Mary, I think today I've been vindicated, isn't it? Have I not been vindicated? As all the things I said when the president made the announcement, subsidy gone, has it not come to pass today? Didn't I say we should have planned properly and gradually phase out subsidy and ensure that at least refineries are working locally? Didn't I say all those things? Didn't I say we should have gotten our structure right? Didn't I say we would have fixed the corruption even in the NMPC? Didn't I say all those things? Today we are back to where we were. We are paying subsidies again. But it's just that we have created more damage because we have increased inflation and we have made the economy worse off for a lot of people. And we have made two key economic decisions that we didn't think through it. President Tinubu was talking to Antonio Gutierrez. He said he would take decisions even if they make them unpopular. Well, decisions will not make you unpopular. We are saying think through your decisions. He didn't think through his decisions. Look at dollar today. It's 995 naira. We already hit 1,000. So people are projecting that I might even hit 1.5. We're not saying those
1.5.
tough decisions that you think through. But those were decisions that I didn't think through. And I'm not the one that he himself even came out to say that his aides told him not to actions, there'll be punitive effect on the people. And that's what you are seeing. Have I not been vindicated? You decided to float, even if it's a managed float, but you have no parameters to defend it. On your books, you know that you had a dollar backlog of $6.8 billion. You don't have any way to be able to at least bring buffers to that backlog you have. Then you went ahead to float. I mean, the Minister of Finance should not even have come out and say that in the first place. You went ahead to float. You know you have a backlog. You have no money anywhere to be able to defend the float. You know that the currency will suffer. Then you went ahead, then you floated. What were you expecting to happen? Miracle, magic? Eh? Life is not based on kalu slot machine. It's based on thinking of action and consequences. And there's also something called scenario planning, where you plan for the scenarios of the things that will probably happen in the future based on your actions. So all the time we're making out, speculators will have their fingers burnt. We went to read Bureau de change. Was that the solution to the problem? Are we not back to square zero now? This was the same minister that was shouting, the Naira has a fair value of 700. Where's the fair value of 700? When the black market is close to 995, close to 1,000 naira. Because we don't plan. So all the things I kept on saying that time, that people, because of partisanship and politics, how and they can't think clearly and sentiments, say, oh, Rufai, you are very stupid. There's no name they didn't call me. But the truth is, Mary, as stupid as they call me, am I not vindicated today? That's why I just say I just want the best for this country. I want this country to do well. And I know it's good thinking. Japanese will say, Yon Shina Yon Kangai. Good thinking, good products. It is good thinking that can bring this country out. But we are not thinking properly. So now the finance minister is just saying that they have a backlog. What did they do to sort out the backlog before they left the currency to the whims and caprices of market forces? What did they do? Wasn't it when they got last to the Naira jet to 920, they just remembered Afrexim, then they sent NNPC to go and look for money in Afrexim, that's just paying them the money in tranches. Good thinking builds a nation. Running a nation is not rocket science. Now, whether you put inside, now it will come out. Now, whether you sow, now you go reap. If you plant corn, you go reap corn. If you plant banana, you go reap banana. You know, if you plant banana, make you reap corn. Now, aberration.
If you plant agbado, you reap agbado. That's what you're saying now. Now, another story here. It's still about the CBN, about the money. It said circulation, currency in circulation rises to 2.7 trillion naira. That's the CBN report. And another report here says that MPC meeting, which is a very important meeting for the CBN.
Mary, let me go back to that report. Don't just read that story like that. That story is very important. Currency in circulation rise to 2.7 trillion.
Yeah.
That's what's causing inflation. When the CBN tries stopping that with the currency, what is it called? Measure. Design. Everybody politicized it. Are we not back to high currency circulation today? We dey play for this country. We dey play. Are we not back to high currency in circulation today that is causing inflation? Don't get me wrong. CBN made their own problem too with logistics. All the other payment channels were not working too. All right? Don't get me wrong. I condemn them for that. That brought hardship on people. But the thrust of the policy that was supposed to help poor money in circulation, are we not back there again? So all the things we politicize have come back to haunt us. This subsidy matter that would have been the best time to pull it out, 2012. Didn't you hear Governor Fayemi come out to say that they too they know that would have been a good time because Nigeria had money, but because of politics. So, Barry, let's speak the truth. There's nothing to it. Like I say, I don't care for any political party. All I care for is Nigeria. Because the dream God gave me while I'm in media is that Nigeria has the potential to be a superpower. And all my interventions as regards pushing Nigeria to that stratospheric height that it deserves. I am for Nigeria, for nobody. That's the truth of the matter. And when I speak the truth, let us reason and do what is right.
Yeah.
Everybody politicize that point. Look at where we are.
I was going to add that the MPC, which is a very important meeting with the CBN, has been postponed as the CBN is facing a leadership vacuum. Cardoso has been nominated by the president as the new CBN governor, but he's not been appointed yet. We need him appointed as soon as possible because there is a lot he has to do to fix the economy.
Yes, I mean, there's a leadership vacuum. NPC postponed. So let's see what Mr. Ijeoma Egwuatu will do. I wish him the very best. I wish him the very best. I want him to do well. I want Nigeria to do well. That's my priority.
Now, to another story, we're having a lot of stories about NYSC. There was one in Akwa Ibom. We're still following that story. It's been reported here again that They are working to rescue 8 adopted corps members in Zamfara, NYSC, and also a journalist too that's been missing in Zamfara have been found dead. That's and also another story concerning NYSC is that they are working on increasing, asking for increment of their allowance because of the cost of living.
Yeah, I mean, they're working on the increment of the Alawi, which, when you look at the situation of things, it is quite very daunting at a time like this. But let's not also forget concerning NYSC. Can you hear me, Mary?
Yes, loud and clear, sir. Go ahead.
Oh, so let's not also forget that we still have a serving minister that's also a serving NYSC core member. Uh, so let's not forget that as well. As- Because the thing about the news cycle in Nigeria is once they whip an issue, it's hot for like about a week or two. Everybody rests, they've moved on. So she's
Yes.
moved on and she's acting, everybody's acting like, oh, nothing happened. But it's an aberration because it will be a reference point in the future. And hope the people that are defending it today will be able to defend it in the future. You know, because if their opponents that is doing all of this, I we know what they will say. And that's why we can't build a country on sentiment on because I support somebody or the other. We have to be able to call a spade a spade. Mary, secondly, as regards those journalists that were killed, it's very sad. We pray for the repose of the soul, but please, a lot more must be done on security. And as regards those NYSC members, please, let's also try to get them. And the DG is working on it. And as regards also the judgments in Enugu yesterday, the court ruled, the tribunal ruled that NYS is not a requirement and all of that. But the governor also has a case
Yeah.
with the NYS. NYS, in fact, DG did come out to say on, I think I was the one I interviewed him that day, and we asked that question, and he said the government's NYS certificate is not known to us, and that has also been a back and forth. I don't know how far they've gone as regards the case, but maybe the governor has won on those fronts. But let's just be careful about everything. And still speaking of certificates, Mary, the president of our country's certificate conundrum continues in America. Last minute, his lawyers, because the judge in Chicago had said that the school should go and release all his students' documents to the article team that pressed for it. But last minute, his lawyers went there to try to block it and say it will cause irreparable harm. And I'm wondering what kind of harm will be the documents, school documents of somebody cause? Once the person is the public glare, people should be able to have rights to, the documents and everything and all of that. And the question here is the question, transparency. Let's see things for what it is. That's the question on ground here. So let's see how that case pans out. And for us to truly build a country, we must be able to have profiles of our leaders. And because you see, if he was a private citizen, hmm, all
Yes.
of this will not matter. But once he's a president, there must be transparency. So I don't see any big deal in getting documents of verification. In fact, if I know that I have all my documents intact in school, I will even be the one to say, okay, go and check the school and bring out anything you find. Pure and simple. But
Yeah.
let's see how all of this pans out.
Yeah. Now,
So,
before I let you go, I would like you to just speak on this. The president has told Nigerians in diaspora to please come back home and invest. They should not be afraid. Now, would you advise your person, anybody in the diaspora, to come back to Nigeria to invest, to
to a
come
certain
home?
extent, when you look,
Yeah.
are you hearing me?
Yes, I
To
can
a
hear
certain
you.
extent, when you look at Nigeria, has got a lot of potential. So the only missing link has always been leadership. Nigeria is a fine investment field. The only missing link has always been leadership. But the question, when the president is saying come back and invest, has he feel that leadership missing link? Has he feel the corruption goes on in the bureaucratic systems that makes investment tough? So those are the bottlenecks. Has he been able to make ease of doing business better? So those are the bottlenecks he needs to fix before he needs to say people should come and bring their money. But Nigeria has got capacity and great potential. Nigeria has no business with the kind of poverty we face today. If we harness resources properly, we are blessed. Spread across now over 923,000 square kilometers of land. We are blessed and we are a flourishing nation. So the part that has always been missing is the part of leadership and corruption and all of that. So he should work on all those parts before he calls investors to come in.
Thank you,
People
Rufai.
want to come and be able to do business quickly and to be able to see that okay, there's solution to security problem, that their businesses will not be destroyed due to insecurity and volatility. People want to see a strong economy, a very definite policy by the central bank to be able to stem the tide, of the falling currency. People want to be able to see inflation managed. Those are the economic parameters that's going to bring investors, not just by saying, oh, investors come, investors come, investors come. They're not going to come if they don't see you are doing things on ground. So let's fix all those problems. And I know Nigeria has the capacity to be a beehive of activities worldwide.
Thank you. Thank you, Rufai Sini, for the analysis this morning. Enjoy your Friday.
And you to have a good one.
Yeah, thank you.
So just a quick announcement. I don't like to do it. So by the grace of God, as from next week, I'll probably be an honorary doctorate degree holder because of just announced to the POP family. I'll be conferred with an honorary doctorate. It's an honorary doctorate. I'm not saying I went to school to get all the PhD. It's an honorary doctor of leadership by a theological institute, and I'm humbled. And they say it's in recognition of some of the work I have done as regards national development and leadership over the years. And I see it as one of many to come. I'm humbled. It's giving me the zest to serve more. And I thank God for the gift of life, and I thank God for the gift of enablement, and I thank the POP family. And I'd like to dedicate this honorary doctorate award to everybody, including you at the VOP family and all my friends, family, and well-wishers, because I see something solid that we're building, and I see the capacity for greatness of this country. And I also like to even dedicate it to Nigeria as a country I love so much, that has a lot of potential, that is constantly passing through its own leadership challenges, but I know one day it will come out on the other side and do well.
Yeah.
So, it's a humbling moment for me.
Congratulations. Congratulations to all of us, and congratulations to you.
You all made it happen, from the ones that criticize, the ones that encourage, the ones that abuse, the ones that, say all sorts of crazy things and all of that. I think,
okay.
all of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rufai. We got to go now. Congratulations. We have to go pay some bills right now. The time is gone. Thank you. We'll be back after this.
Attention broadcasters, independent producers, and content streamers. This is your chance to buy or sell quality content. At Africast 2023, the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, will be launching the very first ever Nigerian TV and film content hub. Join us from the 24th to the 26th of October at the Marriott Hotel Ikeja, Lagos, and be part of a game-changing experience. Content Hub is your destination for content acquisitions, aggregation, licensing, and distribution of both local and international programs across for broadcasters in Nigeria. For more inquiries, visit www.africast.com.ng. Content Hub, your easy and affordable access to quality and affordable content. Don't miss out. The Africast Content Hub, brought to you by the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, in collaboration with NIFS.
Are you looking for the perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos, number 42, Muritala Muhammad International Airport Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in a beautifully appointed rooms featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your everyday need is met. We also offer complimentary pick-up and drop-off from the Lagos airport.
Take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant.
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So, why wait? Book your stay today and experience ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel. Hotel. For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
This is the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. You are listening to the Front Page Review. I have here Obed Awede. He's joining via the phone. Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Mary.
Yeah, good to have you. You know, yesterday we talked about the U.S. Chicago University. The court has granted Atiku to be able to get the records, the academic records of the president. Now, this morning we woke up to the news that Tinubu begs the U.S. judge that it will cause severe harm. Severe harm will be done if the records are released. Now, but yesterday, APC members said they have nothing to hide. It's brutality. That's what they said. That okay, if you want it, go ahead. But now, what's really going on? What's the big deal?
Yes, but I really think that the Tinubu team is handling it well, just the way I expect them to handle it. You see, if you have a case of this nature, a political case in court, and your opponent, keeps eating at a particular area, his records, academic everything, and the rest of them, even if you have nothing to hide, it pays you to play that strategy to actually get them involved there, get them engaged, looking for documents which, at the end of the day, may just amount to nothing. Because they've already admitted, if you recall, the Tinubu guys have admitted that yes, there were some errors in his date of birth, but those were clerical errors. That is what people just make the mistakes in keying records into the system. So whatever you find, and that's where the guys are going. The guys who are doing the PDP is that they actually believe that there's an identity crisis. An identity issue with the president. That perhaps he's not the person who went to Chicago State University, or even if he went there with someone else's record, because there have been allegations. There's a female called Bola Tinubu. Those allegations are all there, and so on. So they're hoping that if they get these records, it will help them. But the Tinubu team is saying that's fine. You can get the record, but we are going to play this delay game for as long as we can play, so that we keep eating at that, even though we know at the end it will not have any effect on our proceedings here at the Supreme Court, because it was not played by the PDP during their filings for the presidential election petition courts. So they cannot bring in fresh evidence, even if they uncover anything. So I believe that the Tinubu team is just playing ahead with them. Okay, let's keep doing this delays and the rest of it. It is all part of strategy for me, even though you say, okay, if it's clean, why don't you just release everything? Well, if you are taking me to court, I will make it easy for you to get to the examination of your case. If I can push it and I'll make sure that I exhaust everything and even exhaust you in the process, and then make sure that I will divert your attention for other more important issues. So I think that it's actually part of their strategy, in my view. Well, of course, there are issues with identity and the rest of them. There are issues with other records, is secondary, that's education, primary, secondary, and the rest of them. But then, this is what these guys are playing. It's a strategic move on the part of the Tinubu team. Delay as long as it can delay.
So all of this is strategy from what you think. It's not that the president is trying to hide anything. It's just the team trying to strategically play this game.
Yes, no. What I say that he actually may be hiding certain things. They are talking about in a normal case. If you enter a particular record in your documents on oaths, and then it turns out to be wrong, normally it is perjury, it's an offense. But that has not been pursued because there are too many issues. So what I think people are hoping is that they can only get documents that will prove that yes, this is the date and so on. But these things, all these things that they put out there, He actually played them at the election court, but they did not provide the documentary evidence. So they are changing to make sure that these things are there. So if these things are there and they come out with anything, it will have no impact, it will have no effect. What it only do is that if it legitimize the president in the eyes of Nigeria, in fact, for most Nigerians, the very fact that he hasn't come back with the school he went to in Nigeria, primary, secondary school, has already legitimized him in that view that, well, he's not a credible person. But if you the motive of the PDP is how to use that as a basis to disqualify him. At this stage, it will be difficult to actually admit any of those evidence. So whatever they get will actually be further legitimizing him. So for the Tinubu team is that, okay, let us get it to exhaust ourselves. We're asking for 2 more days till Monday. Maybe Monday comes, they go back to do a retrial, they go on, and the case keeps dragging on until the whole thing expires. Yeah, so it is not only for them. It doesn't pay them to journalists come out and say these are the records. No.
Thank you, Obed Awede, for that perspective that you brought into that story. We've been speaking with Obed Awede, the chairman, editorial board, Politics Now newspaper. Do have a great Friday. Okay, now the phone lines are open for you to call in. Let's hear your take. The number is 0700 903 903 903. That's the number, 0700 903 903 903. Okay, hello, good morning.
Hello, very good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ben from Iba.
Yes, thank you. God bless you.
Yeah.
Very honestly speaking, this country, the way it is going now, it is too bad. And we are not suffering because of removal of fuel subsidy. Look at somebody like Meleki Arena. Tinubu is supposed to remove this man. He said that we are consuming 46 million liters of fuel every day, which is a big lie, which means that I'm telling you, I consume more than 15 million liters a day. People over 1,000 tankers outside Nigeria, the neighboring countries. They have stopped. Those movements have stopped. And people are how many people are using generator now? And you say that we are using 46 million liters every day. It is any intervention the federal government is doing. It will not get to us. It will end at the pocket of the military. This man is corrupt. He's killing this country. I don't know the reason why Tinubu did this man. NNPC and also many of them are supposed to send them out and send them to DSS. So they retire them and send them to DSS. Look at now, everything is turning upside down. They have introduced red subsidies. The subsidy will not solve the problem. It will not solve the problem. We said that if you take over, you will build 6 modular refineries, increase geopolitical growth in this country. 100 and how many days do you do this country? They're not to set up that modular refinery. By then, if you would have cautioned yourself, and Tinubu is not making any emphasis on CNG vehicles. It's not doing anything. And look at now, not only for increase import duties. Import duties to clear container now, 40, 50, 10 million. And they're telling people from America to invest in Nigeria. The people have been investing. They send their containers. Now they say they will not send again. Some of them send them, they come back with dollars. They say they're not going to come back again.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ben. Thank you, Mr. Ben. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ben. Thank you very much. Your time is up. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mary.
Good morning, John Legend. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. You see, that is why I am still saying it. All this back and front, this is 100 and something days of this man in office. We have never seen any project executed. The roads are still bad. Nothing is, the insecurity is going higher every day. See NYSC people. We are still talking of, they are still adopting people in this country. And nobody is still saying anything, and they are still going out looking for foreign investors. How can you invest in a country that doesn't have a security? This is 100 days of office. Minus 100 days of office, we have 366 days, making 1 year. Making 1 year. Before you know it now, 1 year is over. We are still going back and front, going from one court to the other. While as we have a lot of things, dollar is going to 1,000, fuel now is going to 900 naira. Did they want to kill all of us? So If this man cannot work, let him give somebody that will work now. Can we continue calling him president with cry and tears in our eyes? Can we continue allowing him to rule us in this condition?
Thank
Where
you.
is heading to 1,000 naira? Is this how to rule a country? If he cannot work, let him give someone that will work for us now. Let us see have a breathing space now. Please.
Thank you. Thank you very much, John Legend. Hello, good morning.
Ridiculous Mary.
Mr. Darlington, good morning to you.
Morning, my dear. The weekend is here. How are you?
I'm doing great this morning. Good to have you today. Happy Friday.
Yes. My birthday is today and I'm going to spoil Lagos.
Happy birthday to you, Mr. Darlington. Happy birthday. Wish you long life and prosperity.
Yes. I will paint Lagos red. I hope you report the news.
If you pay me 1 million. Go.
1 million. That's more money now.
Yeah, just 1 million naira. I will report it.
Don't worry. Just be ready to cover the news. Okay, my dear. How are you?
I'm fine.
Then you can see now that you cannot give what you don't have. All the lies is being exposed under 3 months. Everything they told us about these 12 subsidies, maybe it has fallen like a pack of cards. When we said it here, some people who don't understand what is going on, they were criticizing us. So what is going on now? That fuel subsidy is coming back. Under 3 months that you told us that fuel subsidy is gone. So where are we now? Didn't they tell us that the money they will save, they will use it to do this, they will use it to do that, they will use it to do this? Very, where are those things now? Please, where are those things now? That is my question. Have you seen it that you cannot give what you don't have? Is it not obvious now? Look at it. To make matters worse, what is even going on outside there is what is paining me. You are going outside to be telling people to come and invest, and they are looking at what you are doing with Chicago State University. They are looking at your person, your profile. Every day, these people keep messing us up before the international community. How can a president? You are not even ashamed. You are not even embarrassed.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Darlington.
You are telling the university not to release your school record, and they told us you have nothing to hide.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How can Nigeria work with such kind of baggages?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Darlington. Your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Darlington. Happy birthday to you again. Okay, let's take more calls. Numbers to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mary.
Yeah, good morning. What's your name and location?
This is Sam calling from Ajo.
Okay, Mr. Sam, right? Go ahead.
Yes. For our president to make a move at blocking Chicago University in the credentials or his academic records, it's a clear indication that our president is. Otherwise, I don't see what is stopping him from allowing these people. In the first place, he's supposed to present this certificate. So, what does it mean that the certificate he gave to us was not from Chicago University? Is that what the president is trying to tell us? And I want to remind Nigerians that each time we have a president whose academic qualification is in doubt, we are bound to have problem in leadership. We have been having this leadership problem until when this rule of Jonathan came, because he's a PhD. A back of it was sold at 7,000 there. From that time till now, the last president, the former president, his credential was in doubt. This one again, his credential is in doubt. Why not allow the educated people to rule us? How can we, at this level of our academia, expecting somebody whose academic credential is in doubt to be a leader here? The blind cannot lead the sighted. It's unfortunate.
Thank you. Yeah, good morning. Thank you very much. 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Jonathan. I'm calling from London, aka allegedly.
Allegedly. Good to have you. Go ahead.
Okay, let me quickly jump on the Chicago University.
Mm.
University certificate of President Tinubu, President. We can say that if he didn't do, he didn't do. So thank you. Have a nice day.
That's your contribution, allegedly. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number. Let's hear from you. You can also send in a WhatsApp message. Hello, good morning. Hello, oh, lost the call. Please call back 0700 903 903 903. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Turn down the volume on your radio set.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning to you.
The problem. Yeah.
What's your name and location?
Ali. I'm calling from Abuja, but my name is Ali.
Okay, Ali, go ahead.
The problem with Nigeria is absolute corruption. Court and corruption. This is the main problem we have. The judges cannot give good judgment. The police cannot do good work. The army cannot do. Look, everywhere is saturated with evil, with bad leadership. This is the problem we have in this country. Nothing is working because of these vices. Look, how can a whole president blocking his school or his university certificate release? Then he had just won election, so anyhow. And we are in this country, we are looking. See the judgment they give, their judgment. For since I have been in this country, I have never seen a judgment so delivered that the analysis of every witness is given. My dear, may God help this country. That's all I am saying. May God help this country. But God cannot help this country except we move, except we do something.
Thank you.
What is happening in this West Africa country?
Thank you very much for calling. Your time is up. 0700 903 903 903 is the number. I want to take some messages now. Let's take a few of the ones that we have here. Okay, this one says, good morning, Mary. Your voice sounds loud, better today. Okay, thank you. Please tell federal government to do well to bring price to things in the country. Okay, bring the price of things in the country down. Very interesting. Thank you for your message. Chika Bende from Trade Fair said, Enugu Governorship Election Tribunal forging the NYSC certificate, not enough reason to cancel results. The precedent set by the judiciary of late, not nipped in the bud, quickly will bring about rascality and lack of trust in the system. Okay, thank you for that, your message. And let's see if we could get more. We have Comrade Godfrey says, oh, your message is long, so I'll just take the two paragraph. We said, what an irony. The U.S. authorities are telling their citizens not to come to Nigeria. At the same time, Tinubu is wooing them to come and invest. So whose report are we going to take until we come back to our senses and move from consumption to production like China and stop occurring a jamboree and waste of resources in the name of shopping for foreign investors? A deceit will sink the country. Okay, thank you, Comrade Godfrey, for your message. And let's see. Okay, this message here says, Mr. Jude from Okota, good morning. How can Tinubu fight corruption? Okay, it's high. Okay, thank you very much. Let's end it there. Frank Imobe from Alimosho said, good morning, Mary. If for any reason there is a further increase in fuel at this very point in time in this country, it will be very unfair to the citizens. Something should be done fast. Nigerians can't cope. It's not fair at all. And I agree with you. We pray that we don't have to have another increment on the price of fuel, because right now, the filling stations, lots of them are empty. Many people are not buying fuel like they used to. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Turn down the volume on your radio.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. What's your name and location?
My name is Mr. Paul. I'm calling from TBS.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Ball. Go ahead.
Yes. Now, all of us now are watching what's happening in U.S. How can a president say they should not release his academic papers and is calling himself a president? Let me tell you, shame on Nigerians, shame to the whole Nigeria, and shame to the whole people who voted the last election. I pity this contest. Thank God I'm old, I'm going. I'm only thinking about my children. If not, we are finished. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. We are not finished, and there's no shame on us. You should be mindful of your words when you call a radio station. You should be very mindful. I know you want to express how you feel, but you can't say shame on this, shame on us, and no, that's not acceptable. Apologies. I apologize to you on his behalf. So sorry. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mary.
Good morning to you, sir. What's your name and location?
My name is Emmanuel Emilo. I'm calling you from Bagada.
Okay, Emmanuel, go ahead.
Yeah, Mary. First and foremost, I want to say that if concerning investment, if everything seems to be working the way it ought to, you don't need to move off and think from the perspective to come invest in your country. For instance, you're selling rice. If your rice, the environment is good, and you have, what customers are looking for, you don't need to even overemphasize for people to come by. That is what the aspect of the investment. Now, also concerning this issue of certificate, if there is nothing, there is nothing to do. I would like to end with that. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Where you are is very noisy. Could barely hear what you were saying. But thank you for calling all the same. I can just take, I can only take one call and then we'll round off. So we'll take one last call and that will be it for today. For the YouTube, let me see. Hello, we have Boy Johnson from YouTube. Thank you very much. Emmanuel Osi, thank you for your message. Daddy Best, also thank you for your message. Asamoto Bright from Italy says the country is getting worse than ever. It's time for choir referendum. Nothing is working and the past government is so confused with their policy. The present government is so confused with their policy. Okay. Thank you, Samoto Bright. Appreciate you. Mama Abasui says, good morning, and Rufai, come home to invest on what grant? Since he too took over office, I have lost more than 5 million. Do you think people like me will come home and invest? You should rethink. Okay, thank you for your message. I think I will end here today on YouTube. Thank you very much for all of your messages on WhatsApp and also on YouTube. I'll take one call. Oh no, I can't even take any call. My time is up. Thank you for being part of the program. It's been informative. It's been really revealing. My name is Mary Onaife Edebi. I'll be here again on Monday, God willing. Make sure that you enjoy your weekend. Do all you can to relax this weekend. Coming up next right now, it's Ogendigbo. That is another interesting program. You don't want to miss it. So keep listening to Voice of the People. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm there at Mary Media, MERROY Media. This is the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
Are you looking for the perfect getaway?
Look no further.